but few, as many maidens would be.
It's Blues. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NIML, bro. Weekend stream, which is very weird. I know it's not very odd that I do a stream on the weekends. Before we get into it, yes, I know different sort of no light on, light there. I've bought like a blue light thing for the room, so there's a bit more atmosphere. So it's not quite done yet. I've got to try and get some stuff for the back wall, but we're getting there. We are getting there. It's work in progress, but I guys appreciate Joe Wall. It's a bit too close and personal. Much better. There we are. Big up everyone. Obviously, who's joining just now. Leave a like as well on your way into the stream. So who's in the chat. Big up Ash. Hello, good evening, everyone. Big up, mate. I'll be doing good. That's all squad the women's team. Oh yeah, absolutely cooked them today. 3-0, smashed them. Viv Miedema, the hero today, was obviously by a short goal today, but Miedema was the one today to sort of step up for us to get the goals, and also Casper Wright as well. Brilliant, little back post run, that third goal. Excellent game from us today. 3-0 win. Another step closer towards that title. Obviously, it's not done yet. Arsenal obviously won 5-2 against Tottenham. Obviously, they've obviously gave the hand now for a second now, I think, in the league. So they'll obviously be fighting for it now. Well, I don't know that they're in or not, but let's see what happens, obviously, on that front. But the positives are 3-0 win against United, double over them now. Obviously, beating them at home and away now, which is great. So, yeah, Birmingham City next, I think, in the Cup, FA Cup, is it quarters or something like that? And then after that, we've got international break, and after that, I think it's Brighton away after that. So, yeah, big up the girls, man. Boss it today. Bob Oldesworth win. Masterclass all round. Great performance here. It's Rodri. Oh, yeah, Ash. And this is the thing. Look, this stream might get quoted. It might not. I don't care either way. Look, for me personally, right, I've been on X, City Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I've been on City Twitter since about 2015, 2016. So I was on Twitter before that, but not really, on and off before that. But probably on City Twitter between for about the last 10, 11 years. I've never seen the reaction of this fan base go insane as it's been the last year or so, last 18 months. And this Rodri situation, I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe the head loss from some people on there, and the same people doing a Rodri apology form. Oh, you don't just apologise for that and get away with it. You were literally there congratulating Thomas Partey on fouling him for the ACL. What are we doing here? Well, I'm sorry, you can't just go on playing that. Oh, if I say sorry, it's fine. You've literally showed your true colours there. So if anything goes wrong, or any player and he wants to leave a club, which again is entitled. Obviously, didn't say that, Rodri, but as clarified. But people just go on like they're so reactionary. Like this is even call out individual people. Like there's no point at that because at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. It's to anyone on X who is being that abusive and horrible. Like I'm sorry, but you're not a real fan. You're a human being to do that kind of thing. Yeah, criticize, do what you need to do, but don't be abusive. And and celebrating tackles. That is just it baffles me. It baffles me. People how people are. It really does. They got Markey, 100% leaving. There's a reason whatever so they've been passing up on a pay increase of about 250, 200k. Yeah, well, that's fair. Look, that's your opinion, mate. Look, if he used to go, he used to go. Yeah, as I thought, if he used to go, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. At the end of the day, right? He's a man. He's a human being. He's a football player. It's a very short career. He's been in, 7 years now. So if he was to go, that's fine. But what I'm pissed off with is the way that people have just reacted. That's what I've genuinely got pissed off with. Because, again, I'm not saying that if he leaves, we're screwed. We're not. But it's the reaction that baffles me. It's the way people have gone on at him. It's disgusting. Just a question of what club he goes to for me. For Real Madrid, like I could more. That's your look. I get it. It's your opinion. For me personally, if he goes to Madrid, is what it is. I'm not too bothered. Honestly, I don't really care at all. Like if he used to go to Madrid, then whatever. It's up to him. But for me, at his time at the club, he's been excellent. That's how I feel about it. That's how I will always feel about it. I think he's been absolutely brilliant for his football club. First Ballon d'Or winner, helped us win a treble in the UCL final. For me, he's legend in his own right. Real Madrid isn't a rival to us. They're a club that have more history in terms of Europe than us, but they're not a rival to us. They're a European rival in regards to us winning Champions League, but I don't regard them as a team that they're our direct rival personally. But look, hopefully he'll stay, which I'm sure hopefully he will do. But let's see what happens. Ash, exactly. people fell for it, and the problem is people don't read the whole thing. They just think, but if you read this here, it says that. Like, no, like people like Teacher of Ball. Now I don't give a shit, bro. I'm gonna say, yeah, they have more followers than I do, mate, but I don't give a fuck. Like, people go commenting on people they don't even follow, saying this and that, like, oh, but read the whole thing in context, you idiot. Like, first off, why do you give a shit what I think about it all? Like, if you're someone, right, if your own fan, right, you don't agree, it's completely fine. Like, again, I don't think if anyone disagree with what I'm saying, because the day I just say whatever, mate. I chat shit like anyone else does in the fan base at the end of the day. All of a sudden opinion on it. But what you don't do is get abusive. And people just, think that they know everything about something, when in reality, like, they've just seen quotes. Like, again, Fabrizio Romano is a journalist. He is a content creator now himself. He is not the gospel and the be all end all things. Again, even he's got things wrong. Even was it Vardiol that he reported early that it wasn't done? He had the backtrack. Like, just because he's got all his followers, which, by the way, fair enough to him, doesn't mean that he's 100% right on everything. He's not. Like, oh, can I get like blue or something? No, hold on. Yeah, I've got to do light. That's better. More city blue. But yeah, but it's just, for me, it's just a reaction of it all. It's just the way people have just gone at Rodri and sort of been really personal, really vindictive. It's like, come on, guys. You know what I mean? Like, just, what I'll do, I will share a message. I'll go on to the extra because they kind of aggregated it, obviously, a bit more in depth than obviously I have, and we'll go through it a bit more. But I just don't. I don't get it personally. I don't get the reaction. I don't get the anger, frustration. I just don't get it at all. I really don't. So, big up DC, be doing good. So I know USA are playing Belgium right now. I think they're friendly right now. Obviously, England. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, Foden obviously Foden got literally like almost his leg broken after that bloody tackle. But Jesus Christ, was he great himself? Not really. I mean, that performance was pretty poor. Was it Ben White got the goal of all people? But Jesus, England, man. It's a friendly, yes, but Christ, that's not a good thing to be looking at right now, considering where we are at the moment. But we'll see what happens, obviously, in the rest of the games and that, against Japan and that. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the actuals. Oh, right. I'll share this right, and this is the thing. I'm not, because people that I follow on their comments stuff on that. Now, again, I'm just going to look at this. So, Rodri on excitement in Madrid of a recent comments. While I'm used to it, if our 50-minute interview they cut out whatever they want, in the end, I don't have much more to say. A person who speaks directly, the interview in there is if you want to listen to it is in entirety and not just certain snippets. Which, look, I've listened to the interview obviously and tried to sort of look at like an English sort of thing for it. Look, has he said he's staying or going? No, he hasn't. Like, he just answered the question that someone gave him. At the end of the day, and look at the comments. Of course, right? Look at the comments there. Like, bro, by the way, right, anyone in this comment section might watch my stuff. It's not direct to anyone particularly. It's more the fan base in general. The fan base in general right now are very reactive right now, and that's what I'm a bit pissed off. It's like, we can't just settle down. Like, he has not covered anything right now in the future. Yeah, let's just chill a bit before we get reacting and being considerate of what's going on. Like, I mean, let's just chill a bit. You know what I mean? Big up, Steve, mate. I've been doing good. But yeah, but they want in the chat, right? I'm not going to anyone in this chat. At the end of the day, right? They are just, do whatever they want to do, whatever they want to do. Hey, mate, I'll be doing good. But yeah, I just look. People have got to realize, right, that footballers will always say comments like that, how they feel on the day. Some just aren't media trained, some are, but he has not ever said in that interview, "I am leaving Man City into the season," or "I'm not reading my contract," or he also hasn't said, "I'm not doing Real Madrid." So again, I'm not sort of sitting there saying one or the other. He has just said that he hasn't done anything, which again he's entitled to say. But remember, I think from what people what Tone said as well. I think as talks to the end of the season. Look, if he wants to stay, great. If he wants to go, go. I'm not going to lose my head over it because there's no point of that. All we can do is just wait and see what happens. But at the end of the day, right, he's still a City player on the way. If he wants to go back home, that's great. And then back to Spain, I wish him all the best. Well, this is the thing, right? He's staying. He ain't staying or going so far. people genuinely think, right, that it's cut and dry that he's going or that he's staying. Like nothing's it was decided yet. No, I'm saying if I couldn't to the full moon. Exactly, Normski, exactly. Like, look, this is why I didn't react to anything. Well, I mean, I did a little like what, like a little like 3-minute talk, but basically what I said on there was exactly how I said on here right now. End of the day, right? Until we get confirmation from the club or a club source that Rodri will leave Man City, whatever, fine. But there's no point of losing your shit of a bloody thing in a bloody conference thing. Like it baffles me how people can't just read between the lines sometimes. And people say, "Oh, like, shut up." Like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, just wait until things are sort of resolved before losing your head. Exactly, normally. Look, and if he wants to go, fair enough. If he wants to stay, great. It's at the end of the day, right? We are fans as a club. Whoever, if he wants to move on, we'll still be here after he goes. Football players come and go. Managers come and go. Owners come and go. But the fans, depending on obviously how much they support the club, I'm just being honest there, will always remain. That's how it is. It's words. It is words. If Rodri goes, he goes, wants everything he says. He has nothing. If he says amazing, regardless if he was a City shirt, I'll back him. The thing is, right, people that I know, I think as well, I've sort of said that I said differently because like, he owes everything. I'm kind of in the weird spot where I'm like, look, no one owes anyone anything in their careers. At the end of the day, right, have we helped Rodri get to where he is? Of course we have. But doesn't mean he has to stay at a football club. Like if he feels like he's done his time here and wants to go back home, that's up to him. Who are we to tell him you got to stay? It's ridiculous. But if he wants to stay, great. Exactly. It's just the thing. Like all this overexcitement, right? Like we won a trophy like literally a week ago, right? As soon as anything negative comes up, anything that might become negative comes up, the whole timeline goes fucking mental. We can't just sit down and relax. We can't just enjoy stuff. We've got to eventually just lose our shit over everything that comes up. This is what I've noticed about the online stuff, bro. And this is the thing, online, not the ones that actually, not the ones that go to game, not the ones that are quite normal and chilled and relaxed. It's the ones that you always see on here. And there's no one in the comment, by the way, that I'm having a go, by the way, because again, some people that in the comments actually do go to games themselves. It's the ones that people will know what I'm on about here. It's the ones that have all the following, they're loads of big followers, but they just say the most reactive stuff to get the likes and tweets in. It is not. It baffles me how people can just do that without actually really getting any context. It's crazy. As long as we have these owners, we challenge trophies no matter who. Exactly. Look, people are like, oh, we'll get it if Pep goes. We will. Seriously, like, what if the club's screwed now? Like, we built up a reputation now with a lot of players growing up, right? So, a young players coming through who might live in the UK might come play for us. It is what it is. Everyone's got to chill out. Got to chill out. Pick up Dash. Yeah, let's do as Dash says. After likes, saw an edit of Czech during the winner in Istanbul. Oh yeah. Honestly, yeah. It's the thing, right? I'd love it if. Do you mean Rodri? By the way, because I'm guessing I'm not sure if you meant Turkey. Don't wrong. I love it one day if he obviously scored the winning goal at Istanbul in the final for us. But if it's Rodri, though, obviously, I'm not sure if you meant Turkey Rodri, but just clarify. I think you meant Rodri, by the way. Yeah. More concerned, Luke, about him, Jimi Hendrix tradition. Pretty much, yeah. Well, I've got a purple light on here. There you go, purple. We'll get that. Oh, go on. I'm on. There you go, blue again. That's almost more green than anything else. Well, yeah. There you go. Yeah, a bit blue. Manchester being affected. Exactly. Yeah, they absolutely smashed them today. Yeah, Mark Skinner's Reds getting absolutely smashed by Andre Eglert's Blues. Kasperai and Miedemar are two Dutch Blues smashing Man United today. Brilliant result. Brilliant result there. The goal, yeah. So it is Rodri. Yeah, honestly, he was exceptional. He was. Oh, Till. Of course, it's Till. Yeah, typical. Well, not Till in the chat yet, but you know what I mean. Dark blue. This is what I'm getting used to this like this new. That's much better. That's more blue. Yeah, I'm getting used to this new light, by the way. So yeah, get used to again. I'm trying to get the lights for the room stuff sorted out. It will look a lot more cleaner. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm not happy with for a few stuff. However, I want to ask. Somebody took weeks for chatting Rodri to fuck off. Did you think? Exactly, Dash. Exactly. Look, in the day, right? If Dash, not Dash, somebody else, not you, Dash. if everyone wants to go, that's fine. Football is a game. Is a very small game. Well, you know, football is a very long career. That's right. This is a very long career. People will stay. People will go. It's just how it is, man. You know, some players are media trained, some aren't. It's not as simple. People think it's not a simple process where you can just go and say, oh, know what to say at right time. Rodri, as you can tell, he's not on social media. He's not. So, and this is before. It's the thing about Arsenal fans having Arsenal fans having is it a mentality in that it just he doesn't. He's not like some players who just don't who just go off the cuff stuff. It's just how Rodri is. Don't get it wrong. Right? Look, I'm happy with what he said personally. I guess not, especially at the timing of the season. But personally, I just don't care anyway. That's just how I am in it at all. It's happening. Well, not quite. It's not quite strobe lights or a disco ball yet, but it's just a nice little aesthetic for sure. They removed Rodri and replaced him with Shirky. That's just like really wow. So people have just literally just decided. This is what I mean, Ash. People have lost their heads. They have lost their heads. It's crazy. God, we've got to chill, man. Like nothing's been decided yet or anything yet. Like let's just relax a bit and just focus on season, man. Bloody hell, it's crazy. Saka wouldn't have said that. Just saying, he loves us. The thing is, though, right? Like again, he hasn't even said anything about there's going to be anything anyway. He hasn't even said anything. Like people are like, oh, he wants to go to Madrid. He wants to leave. He hasn't said anything. People are like, oh, he has. No, he hasn't. Has he once said, I will join Real Madrid, I will leave City, or I will say He said nothing. He has said nothing at all. He's implied maybe, but implication does not mean it's going to happen. It's just honestly, it's why for me, like I'm less and less on here than I've been before because it's just so reactive, so reactionary. There's always someone being negative when we're winning games, right? And it's like you get to the point now where someone like me or Alpha who are very critical but quite moany are quite vanilla. Like we have what we say. That's it. Like we're not going to sit here and you know what I mean. I'm just getting fed up now with this platform now, and it's just it used to be really good for a good chat on there or a good debate. Now it's just so intense. It will be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah. Well, was it many volumes in one direction is acceptance? Yeah, exactly. What would it offer a contract? Let him run out if someone. Look, well, Normski, if he wants to go right, then I'm the club will obviously sell him or whatever. If you offer him a contract, then it is what it is. Like, yeah, they're right. The club do what the club do. Yeah, and I'm sure there's more behind the scenes going on than we realise regarding the contract situation. And we'll see what happens. I'm not going to head over it. Like, let's just chill a bit and wait and see. I mean, obviously, I saw today, I think, was it from a few people said, was it Husnov and Nunes getting, was it new deals, I think, was it new wage increases, I think, which is quite good. So that's good that getting a little bump to their wages and getting an extra deal, I think, extra year in the contract, I think, which is good. Media blinded me. Well, it's just general. I mean, also, have you seen that about that deduction that they're going on about the 60-point deduction, by the way, which was by the way is a load of bollocks. I'm sorry, but I'm sure the Arsenal opinion as well. 60-point deduction, which bear in mind, right? If you go on any of our sources, no one said anything about that happening. Everyone reporting it on their channels, right, and act like it's gospel and it's true. Bear in mind, these accounts that have posted this haven't put a source, by the way. So we are just believing any old shit because it's international break. Because City have won a trophy and because 115 hasn't been properly done yet. I mean, like I don't. It's literally looking for anything they can for a story. Look, if we're punished for anything, cool, whatever. But I'm just at that point now where are we just waffling for the sake of waffling now? Like Rodri or anything else? Like, are we just doing? We're just saying the old shit now just to get likes. This is what we're doing now. Views. This is what we're doing. It's crazy. Not really. He was okay a few years ago, but we don't really have some million docu who offer more. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the thing, Till. He said what he said, but he did not say I'm leaving City. I'm going to Madrid, or he did not say I'm signing a contract. He literally just said about Madrid and that kind of stuff. He has not said I'm leaving the football club. Now you can say you can say he did. I've read the whole thing. I've read the whole thing. It doesn't matter. That's all I'm gonna say. Terry from the Football Terrace. Yeah, it's the thing, right? I go on that channel. I've been on the channel a couple of times before, right? And I'm at the point now where I'm just like, that, yeah, being invited on's nice, I suppose, but I'm getting to the point myself. Look, it is what it is. If it's this, it is what it is. But it's just like I went on. Was it the League Cup final reaction? Right? It was just me as a City fan. I thought, why am I even here listening to this Arsenal rage? Like, I'd just rather just do it on air. Like, I mean, I just look. It's been nice to sort of have an opportunity, but you don't really grow on there anyway. You don't. You just help them get views. So I'm kind of done bit myself anyway. That's just how I feel about it anyway. Yeah. I agree personally. I could say I live in a job every day, one day. Well, exactly. I can leave my job, my current job. If it wasn't better, happen at some point, but doesn't mean it's going to happen next day. So 6 point buff is bullshit. No one knows what we're supposed to do. Premier League 115. Exactly. we act like that. Oh, it's going to happen. Or like a trophy's going to get taken off them. How do you fucking know this shit? No one knows anything. It's like, again, it's a load of bollocks. And again, it's always the accounts, right? They don't put a fucking thing. It's do it to get likes and retweets and get following. It's never about the news or what's really happening. It's like, right, let's say any old random shit. It's a national break. City deduction, 60 points, relegation. Like as I said, and they've got NDAs. Will it happen at some point? Yes, it will. When? Who fucking knows at this point? Honestly, it's been over 3 years and we have no idea what's going on. Don't predict when it will be. It'll be when it comes out. Because obviously, I'm at this point where I'm done with it. Obviously, yeah, I know, Till. That I agree. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. A 60-point reaction to my arse is typically national break. Click exactly, Normski. Madrid. There. No, well, Till. This isn't the issue I've got with it. By the way, look, if he wants to go to Madrid, it's up to him. But what I don't like is the reaction of people saying, "Oh, it didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or now." Oh, praising parties tackle Rodri. That's what I don't like. It's that kind of stuff. It's the real hateful stuff. Why? Why do we get so reactive, so aggressively reactive for no reason? That's what pisses me off about this fucking online fan base. Look, it's not go individual people, by the way. It's not. Because at the end of the day, right, I've got following from here. It's not everyone on there, by the way. It's not. Most people on here are right. It's the ones that are just say the most wackiest stuff just to get a reaction or just to get likes. It's like, you don't believe that at all. If you did, then Christ. Everyone needs to chill. It means nothing but club, nothing to player. Well, Steve, I'm pissed off more at the reaction. I'm not pissed off at what he does. Like, if he wants to go, that's up to him. That's what I'm doing. I'm genuinely at the point where I'm just losing my bloody head. Like Christ, we just want to react now and just go at players now. I was like, nothing's been decided yet. We're going mental. Rovers are obsessed with us. Exactly. Yeah, we used that anyway. Yeah. Go on, Martin. Yeah. I know, Martin. I've had enough, mate. I've had enough. I've just had enough of it all now. Like honestly, I'm all for having opinions on it and sharing them. Some people are great, great. Obviously, opinions. I'm big up to these guys, obviously, who are honest sometimes, but it's just the ones that just say the most really weird stuff, really aggressive stuff. Like again, like I'm sorry, genuinely, right? People do not believe what they say on it sometimes. Like it's like you can tell that they're saying that stuff to get a reaction. You can. No, we can't, Steve, but I'm still going to sort of say how I feel about it. Look, at the end of the day, right, these media, whatever, we're always going to paint stuff to look a certain way. They always bloody will. It is never about the news. It's about what sells the news. It's baffling. It really is. Exactly. Look, Martin, right? You said it yourself, right? We don't know at the end of the day what he's going to do. I'm sure. Obviously, you've heard yourself and probably heard some stuff yourself, obviously, about what he might do. But it's just like we're assuming after certain quotes were sent by Romano. Let's say about Romano, right? Me personally, I used to believe a lot of what he said years ago. Now he's become more than just he's about content creation now. That's all it is for me. It's never about the news now. Or it's just going to start posting stuff about that are PR related to certain players. It's never actually about you know. Actually, sharing the news or stuff. It's like he always quotes certain things and takes it out of context. It's crazy. Exactly, and there's the thing, man. I read the whole. I read the transcript. I didn't read the thing, but I read the transcript. Right, I thought he said nothing there that wouldn't think anyway. Look, if he goes, he goes. But we're just getting pissed off at certain things that are being said. Is Rodri's last event contract? He's going to go flirt. Exactly, Normski. Look, if he wants to go, I thought to him. If he stays, brilliant. But I'm not going to lose my head over it. Like, I just don't see the point. Like, we'll still be here back in the team if he's here or not. Yeah, big up Martin. By the way, I enjoyed the watch song. By the way, I enjoyed it. I was out actually on a date today, but I did actually watch it when I got back, and honestly, a great result. Yeah, it was a great result, and hopefully that obviously is one big step towards title. Hopefully, I'm sure it will be. But again, obviously it isn't done yet. So yeah, hold on. No worries, mate. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh god, I'm off screen now. Bloody hell, typical. There I am. Hold on. Bear with people. Bear with me. So let's have a look. So when we're missing a specialist on our teams, we're like returning to score. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm sure find it at some point, but it's just about finding the right player. I think. Good show today. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Hello, mate. You good?
Evening.
Ethan, you all right?
Yeah, I'm checking you're all right. Go on, you little passion merchant, you. You're loving
done.
it.
Right, I'm done. I'm done, mate. Honestly, the reaction, Martin, bro, to this, it's been crazy. I could not believe what I was seeing, mate. Genuinely, I've never seen a head loss like it. Over comments that were even.
Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, even if it was true, even if it like I said, I've said it for ages. Say he does want to go home. So what? People are allowed to go home.
Yeah.
We've got to, you know, I said this, yeah. We need to stop the player FC stuff then. Just back everyone in blue.
Yeah.
They'll come, they'll go, they'll leave. It is what people, because you know what would have been really intriguing? If one or two other players, I won't say names, would have said those comments and the reaction would have been.
Oh, yeah.
Because I keep saying it, there's some players that can do no wrong. And other players, and it is. Listen, in 5 years, this may be awful. That could be Cherky saying that. Real Madrid is Real Madrid. I keep saying this. Manchester City is huge. We know it is. It's massive. But we ain't Real Madrid. I'm sorry, but we're not. We're not Real Madrid. We never will be. Well, that's okay. I don't get it. It is what it is.
Some Martin, I think, want to get up there towards the 15 UCL. The thing is, we've won one, but I want to match Chelsea's two for I worry about matching Real Madrid.
Well, exactly. And by the way, did we all have a meltdown when Tevez signed?
Tevez.
You know, when Carlos Tevez came to us and didn't go United, and then who else was there? Wayne Rooney nearly signed for us.
Yeah.
But, I mean, gee, we can go on here. Listen, it's football. They're not fans.
They're not.
Football players are not fans.
Mark said before, it's a short career, man, isn't it? It's a short career. It doesn't last very long. It's all of a sudden, boom. It's done. Like, I think people need to realise that. Like, so some players, right, if they get a chance to go to a certain club, like a Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, they're a more historically big football club. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
The way he looks at Real Madrid is the way like me or you or people in the chat would look at, say we were playing at, say we were playing at Barcelona or we were playing at Juventus and Manchester City was there. You know what I mean? We'd move hot coals to get over there.
Yep.
That's the way it is. He's from Madrid. And then all this Ballon d'Or stuff, what you think players actually give a damn about that? Seriously, come on.
Like
It is what it is.
of-
Listen, he was always going to get a hero's reception off me, whether he goes or he leaves. Didn't matter. And listen, I hope he signs, and I pray he signs. That's why I didn't like all the Pep stuff. I'm like, if Pep leaves, he should go out a hero.
Yep. Should do.
He shouldn't be going out, no bed, get out my football club. What, like what?
Exactly. Exactly. It's not. We're not mad. We're just fans. We don't own the club, mate. It's not a fan-owned club. We just support the bloody club. That's all we do.
Sponsored by Twitter.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be a killjoy. But this is the thing. Look, Shirky, right, is the kind of player that I could see that happen. But this is the thing. He's here right now. He loves it. That's fine. Look, some players, right? Some players have been here for so long. Like Kevin De Bruyne, right, is the Xavi Iniesta level footballer, of years ago. That's how a player that he was, right? He was there, mate, almost 10 years. 10 years, almost, sorry, 10 years with us. 10 years of Kevin De Bruyne. Like, he's the kind of player that would have been at Barcelona or Real Madrid. It would have been.
You know what makes you laugh, though? Say Gabriel or Saliba, and I'm not trying to wind up Hamburn in the chat, by the way. I'm just saying this is a general thing. Say Saliba or Gabriel went, you know what? I want to go to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Some players do. I keep saying it. David Beckham and Ronaldo walked out of Man U to go to Real Madrid.
Yep.
What? Luis Figo turned his back on Barcelona to go to Real Madrid. I'm not talking bent washing footballers here who are past it and done. I'm talking Luis Figo, Zidane, Beckham, Trent. Trent, this means more. Yeah, until Real Madrid knocked on the door. It didn't mean much more to him then.
This is the thing, man. Some players, right, will not be at City for 10 years. Some will probably be here for 3 or 4 years at most. Maybe 5 years if we're lucky. It sounds negative, but it's not. It's football. Everyone's different. But the thing is, someone David Silva, Martin, was a Barcelona coded player. That's how he played football. He was. Yeah, he was for how long? What, 10 years was it? Well,
and there's also and the thing is, because I've read it, I've not listened to it. I've read the transcript, like many of us have now, and he actually really said, this is one of the most difficult things I've got to do.
Yeah,
he talked about how this is going to be. He loves City. He loves the Premier League. He didn't actually put City down in any way.
He's honest.
All he said was, I'm from Madrid. I would like to go and play one day, possibly one day.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go. He might not want to go. If he resigns, I'm over the moon. But come on, if he doesn't, he can't. Don't know. It's like the Foden stuff yesterday. Yeah, he's having a bad time. And if Foden leaves. No player's bigger than the club. But to be revolting the way we're doing is, or somehow, I'll say something. It's disgusting. It's like, Thomas Partey this. Nico G scored the goal in Istanbul. Fuck off. What are we doing?
It's like, again, Real Madrid, Martin, is not our rival. They're a European rival when it comes to playing Champions League, because they are now. But in terms of history, they're nowhere near it. That's fine. I don't want to be. We need to build ourselves to that level, and that'll take years. But that's fine. It's aspiration for the future, not for right now. Like, I want to match Chelsea's Champions League record and get to 2. Then beat United's 3. That's what I want to do. I want to be the best Champions League team in the Premier League. 7 if possible. And in
Well,
that
people
way,
forget on trophies and everything else. I know we all say it, but factually, we're the fourth or fifth biggest club in England. To us, we're the biggest.
yeah, we're
But
fourth now.
factually, we're not.
We're fourth right now over Chelsea, aren't we? Right now, I think is it
You know,
3 off Arsenal? 3 off Arsenal?
yeah, but we're two trophies off Arsenal, depending on what they win this year.
Yeah.
You know, Liverpool have won more, United have won more. It is what it is. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the journey. It's the journey, isn't it, Modern? It's the journey up. That's what I love.
But nobody wants to enjoy the journey. It's like today, I'll be honest with you, doing that watch along today was the most fun I've ever had on shows in a long time.
You look like you're having fun there.
And you know what? I felt like my old self today because I wasn't doing the crap on transfers. Not saying that, listen, we all enjoy a transfer, but talking about City, you know, Manchester City to me is not just the men's, it is the women's. I'm going to do a watch along for the FA Cup youth semi-final against Blackburn. Why? Because I want to have fun doing this as well. I want people in the chat to come in and have a laugh and not be scared of putting a view and being called names. It's pathetic.
Well, man, I was there when we watched. What was it? When I watched Chelsea 1-5-1. I was at that game. I loved it. You know, it was amazing being with the women's fans obviously and that, and sort of watching the game like that. It was so refreshing because I love watching the men's team. I love watching them when I can, but it's just like the whole point about being a fan, right, is backing all the teams, not just one team.
And we should back all our players. Listen, I was one of the, you know this, I was the last man standing on Calvin Phillips before I couldn't go anymore. And I was the guy who always backed Nunes. When I had Alan calling him a tram driver for 18 months. And I was like, I'm backing Savinio. This is why I don't get the Savinio stuff. Right, he's not as good as what we once had. But how are we going to feel if Savinio goes somewhere else and becomes a world superstar? We're going to look like stupid then. Players have dips and troughs.
Yeah, exactly. Need time. Look, I'm pretty sure Martin will buy experienced players in the summer. I'm sure he will. From midfield. No, I'm sure. And the thing, ideally, I like Rodri to stay, to be part of that.
Just tell Dash to piss off.
Tonali, yeah.
The first thing I did when I got in there, everyone started asking me about Tonali. Like, Tonali coming? I went, oh, God. I'm not doing this.
Well, it's the thing, right? I like Tonali, I do, but like anything, Martin, like people will look at, oh, he's a Newcastle player, and what? This is what I don't like. There's a thing, Martin. Some people won't like certain players where they come from. Oh, it's not a big player, and that, like, what? So you want what? The massive player? Like, I'd love to get Valverde. You know, obviously you would as well, but the thing is, Valverde is captain Madrid, isn't he? If I'm right in saying.
Would I like Valverde? Jesus, whoa, would I like Valverde?
Rodri, Valverde midfield, yes, please.
Listen, my dream, I mean, I know one of them's not as good anymore, but my dream was always Valverde and Barella, but I never got it. It is what it is. I wanted Kimmich.
Kimmich.
DC and me were on the Joshua Kimmich train for a long time.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know, but players come and go.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the thing, right? Like, I'm sorry, but we're not entitled to have certain players at the club. Some players will come here and do very well. Some players will come here, it won't work out. That's football. And that's why, to me, right, Rodri, right, it's crazy how comments that were taken out of context or out of where they were, people have lost their heads over it. They believe it. They don't actually question, hold on, did he actually say that? Like, everyone's just immediately thinks, oh, it's true, go for it. That's what I don't like, Martin. It's so reactionary. It's not opinion anymore.
Like today. Today, people. I mean, I love the chat, and people know this, and I don't mind having a chat about transfers because it is. I always say it's their channel, and they can talk about however they want. I just want it to be a relaxed conversation, like you'd have in a pub, like you'd have with your mates. I don't want the A, B, C, and D. Listen, and if you don't agree, that's okay. Let's agree to disagree like adults.
Yeah.
Let's agree. We disagree. We're like adults. But it is what it is for me. If people stay, they go. But today, I mean, you asked Darsh, I think we were going to end up with a five-a-side football team next year, the amount of players that everyone was being linked away with. Reinders is being linked to Barcelona. Foden's off to Barcelona. Nico G's off to Barcelona. So I don't know when Barcelona are buying all our midfielders for, because they're just buying everyone now. Donnarumma could be leaving. Who was the other one? Oh, yeah. Rodri, obviously. Ake, Stones. Obviously, Grealish, Kanja. Oh, someone said Savinho's going to be sold. And I'm like, Jesus. I was getting my boots out the wardrobe. I was ready for a game.
I'm going to send it back.
I don't know. I could be playing up front. I might be up front. Oh, well, and about a month ago, everyone was destroying Erling Haaland and telling him his shit.
Hold on. I thought, Martin, that everyone wanted to rebuild, didn't they? Wasn't that right? I'm right in saying that. Everyone wanted to rebuild. This is a rebuild, lads. It's not as simple as you think it is.
This is why I actually... And you know what the scary thing is? In a rebuild, we're second and won a trophy. Could you imagine what we're like if we'd have got all this spot on?
Yeah, exactly.
Because listen, I'm going to tell you stuff. There could be some very exciting news soon. I don't mean at the end of the season. There could be exciting news around the corner. And the way we're going to behave, people will react differently with it.
Yeah.
Just wait and see what happens. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Look, Martin, whoever comes in, I will back. Like, again, like, I mean, I think someone like Reinders, Martin, will get better and better next season. I look at it, there's a player in there. You can see the player in there. It's his first year. It's got what is it, 14 goals and assists? Something like that. Which player, I know it doesn't sound great, but he's better played 8 games, really, in and out. We'll start most game recently. When he gets some more opportunities to play, I think he can get better and better for us. Shirky, what a talent he's going to be for us in the next couple of years. Donnarumma, I think he's been brilliant. I know he's had a few big games that have been great recently, but he's still a great goalkeeper. I'm excited about this team, Martin. I look forward to seeing how we do. Look, I think Champions League was a bit too far for us right now.
Yeah. We were nowhere near. We were nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near Champions League.
Even Madrid are shit, by the way. And Madrid aren't that good for that, by the way. They're not right now. They're not good at all. But they've got the players who have won it a bit more than we have. We've won one. They've won like 2 or 3 some of them. So, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, I think with me, I want to try and get past Madrid if we could and get a Bayern, lose a Bayern. All right, cool. But just see how far we could have gone. But it is what it is.
I'd like to, if we'd have played Bayern, we'd have gone out. Well, we get a bit more money. Are we short of a few quid?
Christ, are we? That's not a good sign.
Sorry, I'm not being funny. We're not Newcastle here trying to improve our PSR with due respect. We're actually all right, I just think it's because we've lost to Real Madrid before, and I think people thought Real Madrid were bad and the team was bad and we could slap them up. But to go to Bayern Munich and get slapped up there then, so no, you're all right.
I've always said, Martin, the Bernabeu, I don't care how crap Madrid are, you get your draw, you get your result, Etihad, we go for it. That's what I've always said. Like, you can't go to Bernabeu think you're better than them. It might happen. You never know. But we know ourselves, man. We've been there. We've been absolutely, cooked last minute. Yeah. We've won there. 2-1 this season. And previous seasons.
Who's going on about racism? Have I blocked someone in the chat going on about racism?
Oh, no, it's... I think it's Hamburn saying something about Steve. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, no, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't be having that personally. I'm sorry. Like Hamburn, look, don't accuse anyone of anything. Please don't. I'm not having that. All right.
Who's talking? What about Saka?
We don't need a Saka. He's overrated. That's not even racist at all. It's not even nowhere near it. But does
Hamburn rate Foden? He might not rate Foden. That's all right. What are we doing here?
How is that rated? Hamburg, come on, get a grip. It's not. That's not.
Chill
It's
out,
not.
lad. Relax.
You know what I mean? I just But no, look.
We
Honestly,
know you like Saka, hence your name. We know you like Saka, and he's your boy.
Saka Ballon d'Or. That's going to happen. Yeah, intriguing news. Look, honestly,
It's weird that all three of the English so-called star boys
Palmer's
are all
certainly-
struggling right now, isn't it?
Well, Palmer's been very well injury ridden this season. Foden's been in and out of the team this year. So is Saka. I mean, yeah,
And Saka's struggling. So,
well, Saka for me is more Arteta. I think Saka for me. I rate Saka. I do rate him. I just think that the problem is Arteta's played him too much. And now look at him.
I think it's the league. I think the league's still trying to find. I think there's a lot of teams gone down this physicality road, and it says dash because it's like the Barclays Premier League's back. You know, it's the kind of league now that Vieira, Petit, Roy Keane, and all them would love. Like proper Fernandinho, proper scrappy little sods that just want to go out and kick. And, you know, if you look at all the midfielders we're being linked with, none of them are like, as they call them, techie ballers. Fucking hate that word.
Techie baller.
No. And by the way, that's not. By the way, I had a nice chat with LB earlier as well. So, yeah, I'm on LB's this week. We're going to do our late night talking about trams and trains again. But it's weird because I said this earlier, I was listening to a Liverpool show earlier with Ram and Hussam and who else was on it? There was a few on it. And they made a great point. They went, a techie baller to people is someone who dribbles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, dribbling's not actually technical.
I can do that still, and I've got 2 left feet.
That's not a techie baller, you know what I mean? David Silva was a lot more than a dribbler.
Yeah. It's
a
like
lot
a Neymar.
more than a dribbler.
It's like a Neymar at Santos, a very skillful player. That's more technical football to me. Someone like that. Neymar. I'm also thinking of obviously Shirky has been obviously is it a charisma because you do like those outside the foot shots and that something like that.
And you can tell it's international break because we're getting 60 points deducted now.
Oh, I was like, fuck it off. That's what I thought. Like you.
How was some guy in Colombia? How was a journo in Colombia or wherever he is got that news before Manchester City's got it?
And Arsenal account, we've heard news. Where's the source?
Oh, Magic Pratt.
Magic Pratt, yeah.
They've signed NDAs. How the hell has he known it? It's like they've signed. People don't understand what an NDA means, Luke. Non-disclosure, which means you are not allowed to discuss it, or you perjure yourself and you can go into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
It's not a criminal case. We're not in a court of law. It amazes when they keep saying a court and the Premier League and this, that, and the other, and 60 points here. And, like, you know, there's some people, Luke, who haven't figured yet that the teams run the Premier League. Some people still haven't figured that one out yet.
Yeah.
They actually think Masters runs the Premier League. It's like,
he's literally a puppet. That's all he is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Major. I just like, yeah. Look, as I said before about 115, right? Ignore anything about it and just bloody wait until you find out from the right people. Because at the moment, or City put out a statement. Wait till then, because
right. So Hamburg, how is AFTV know and Manchester City lawyers don't?
Yeah, why isn't Sam Lee or Jack Gorn or something Bushkowski put something out regarding it?
Just Amber, think logically now. How is Robert and Ty and Lee Judges? How do they all know that City are guilty when City don't even know if they're guilty yet?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not something they can have a chat about down the pub.
Yeah, well, they are desperate. But this thing, I want trophies taken off them. That's not going to happen. Honestly, right, the longer it goes on, the more I don't care about it anymore.
Well, believe the question. I'm going to ask because I'm going to ask a general question to more Hamburn. I mean, and it's not trying to set you up, mate. Can you tell me what 115 is and what it's made up of? I mean, we can carry on talking, Lou. No one says to these guys, what is it City have been accused of?
Yeah.
Now, we know, because we've studied it. You know I've done it on my channel numerous times. Because I've studied it. I've had Stefan on the channel. I know exactly what we've been charged with. But it's not 115. It's basically 5 charges repeated over 10 years.
Maybe they have sources. No, they don't. No, they don't. Like, I'm sorry, what?
No, they've signed non-disclosure. They're not allowed to know.
Yeah.
They have no sources. It's lies.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm saying it now. I'm not doing that anymore. By the way, I'm not. Honestly, unless being invited on, but I don't want to do it anymore because I think it's just clickbait now. I don't care if it pisses people off. I'm sorry, but I don't get, if you can't if you're doing a channel about football fans, right, different clubs, you can't even respect City. Piss off. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, he said it. It's like, listen, I don't mind Mo. Mo's a good lad. He's a mate of mine. But he says, yeah, I do Arsenal because I get views. Just be honest. Listen, we know this is not a dig, by the way. Arsenal have one of the biggest online sort of presences going.
Yeah.
Their fans are very big online. Very big.
Oh, yeah. Massive.
Very big online. So, of course, YouTubers are going to get the love out of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wouldn't do it. Again, I'm not bothered about views. If views go up, views go down, it is what it is. But I think, look, I get it, but it's just like for someone like me, I'm like, I don't care about what Arsenal are doing. Like, I care more about what City are doing. That's what I really care about. I mean, I'm not interested in that. It don't exist. Well, this is the thing, right? 115, right? Until we get news in it, mine, like it could be ages for we hear about it. It could be years. It's been 3 years now, isn't it? 3 years, over 3 years now.
Well, let's work. I mean, out of the 115 charges, 30 odd of them are non-compliance.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them are to do because basically, to put it in basic terms, they're saying City fiddled their accounts 1 year, so they've fiddled the previous 9 years.
Right, Hamburn. No, right.
I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to. I'm back in 1 minute.
No, yeah, but I'm laundering. The thing is, Hamburn. Like the thing is, right? Has that been proven? That's the thing. People can say whatever they want to say. I just personally, right? People will say stuff like that. I think, where's your proof? That's a big accusation to say about anyone, right? And bear in mind, considering we are owned by Abu Dhabi, and I think it's the right version. That is basically you're accusing the Abu Dhabi state of laundering. That's a massive accusation in itself. It's very political. This as well. And just about the club, there's a lot more than that. So not a clue then exactly. Yeah. Well, most of these charges, by the way, a lot of them are all grouped together anyway. It probably isn't even 115 anyway. Should have been 130. But even so, right, it sounds bad. But the thing is, you read it all, it's like, well, a lot of it is quite meaningless bullshit anyway. Pop it now, yeah. Most are repeated, exactly. It's not even the exact same. It's not even the exact same, like charge. It's the thing. I think people are going to choose to believe it because they hate City so much, and they're never going to let that go. They're never going to let it go. They're never going to like hold on to it. No. That's the issue. You're never going to ever let that go. And if we're found not guilty of anything, we'll get told that City pay everyone off. So I couldn't give a shit at this point. No matter what, City will be a club that people hate because we didn't, we came in there, the club that won at the top, for most of it, and now all of a sudden, we're there. It's because people don't like that, and like it spoils their fun basically, and that's something we've done. We've entered the party and spoiled their fun. I don't like it. That's why I am with it. I'm done with all the facade. I'm done with all the bullshit. I'm done with all the media bollocks. Right? I mean, it's just time to call it out. You know, and that's the thing. Like, you've got to say it for what it is. Like, read the news for what it should be. Focus on the right things. Don't talk about don't believe everything you read. Look into it more. Do your research. Don't just assume it's the right thing. You've got to know a bit more about it before you make a decision on it. As of now, yes, I've considered if we'll be as most we from a source different. That's the thing. People forget that about Pinto. He hacked it, and even so, you might hack it. Oh, it's true. Well, is that true? Do we know it? My laundering. How many do you think we own? Exactly. Well, Turkish barbers. Vape shops. Again, by the way, right? No one. By the way, my one that is actually quite a very very good one. So, not everyone. By the way, not everyone. Just saying. There are some good ones out there. Most of them probably okay, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. But I'm just done with all the overreaction. I'm done with all the bullshit. I'm done with all the crying. Can we just please just focus on the football rather than worrying about what comments are being said about certain players, about all this statements about from certain accounts. Like the thing is right. Most people that I've seen on Twitter, right, don't say fans don't believe it at all. They don't feel that's a load of bollocks. When Matchday HQ, when AFC Amden is posting about breaking Man City charged, or 60-point deduction going to happen. Where's your source? Nothing, no source at all. Right, cool. No one cares. Like, if you're literally sat there putting a tweet out with no source, I think, well, that's a load of bollocks then. Because at that point, you are literally just doing it and just saying whatever to get your clicks in. That's what you're doing. Crazy, isn't it? Like, I'm just sick of I'm sick of the lies, all the repeated articles, the stuff put out saying seat deduction. Just come on, man. Reaching the lines rather than reporting it. But of course, you don't want to do that because otherwise you won't get clicks in. That's how it is now. Sadly, it's never about the content. It's all about the what gets the views in. Arnie is all the clubs who have been on public has some major inputs money to get exactly, Steve. Liverpool did, so did United. Mateus, exactly. It's all about the PR, all about the views. It's never actually about saying the news. If it's about the news, this won't be mentioned at all. Because it's international break, it's not happening. Oh, City 115. No one fucking cares, mate. Been there for 3 years. We're not asked anymore. We're not asked. I'm just at that point now where I'm just the facade of it all, the bullshit, the online fan base just going crazy, reacting, saying stupid shit. I've had enough. I've had enough of it. It's just like, come on, man. Can we just be grown up for 1 minute? Realize that, you know what, like, we're never gonna be like the people. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Just tell the truth and be honest about it. Honestly, it's mad how it is after break, right? Like, we should be sat here celebrating the cup still, enjoying the 2 weeks and that. Yeah, here we are once again, still waiting and that, and still having to go through all this bullshit again just because people don't like it or not. It's crazy. I just put all the national break now. Exactly, Kathy. Big up to you as well. I've had allegations against me of untruth, and I'll say we were going to do things. Measuring outlets, some clickbait, lying, cheating, and stealing just like Danny Guerrero. That's an MTV. Yeah, exactly. It's all it is. Exactly.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I was just
all good, mate. All good, mate. That's fine, no worries. But this is the thing, like, and Dash it perfectly. It's never about telling the news anymore, is it, Martin? It's never about telling the news.
No. I mean, it's like LB put that clip underneath that Denzel Washington said, people are more bothered to be first than they are to be correct.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care about the news. They care about reporting it first.
If people want to be famous, and I don't get it. And the thing is, do you know what's sad about this whole 115 stuff? 130, 115, whatever, is this goes back to Etihad and Etisalat. And I'm sure the chief execs of those companies have already been in court and done that. Actual court, by the way, which Cass was. So what we're saying is they perjured themselves.
Yeah.
Because all it's down to is basically so-called payments that apparently was not real from Etihad and Etisalat. When it's been proven in the Court of Arbitration of Sport that Etisalat and Etihad are separate entities. Etihad is one of the biggest airline companies in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What are we doing?
It's like basically all this stuff about all the charges as well. Right? I'm pretty sure some of them as well are actually repeated, and they actually repeated as well. Aren't they, Martin? Like a lot of them are a lot the same, aren't they? Kind of.
Yeah. Well, 30 odd of them are non-compliance. 30 odd of them are payments to agents and the Mancini part. That, by the way, Mancini's not had a lawyer or police come to his door yet.
Right.
So they've accused Mancini and Yaya of fraud and money laundering, which, by the way, is a criminal offence in the UK.
Yeah.
So why are the police not all over the Etihad?
And this the thing, though. Was it Pinto, isn't it? Pinto, all the stuff. Is that right? Is that journalist, isn't it, in Germany, wasn't it, who hacked?
Yeah. The guy that went to prison for hacking.
Like, but he hacked it, and it must have been true. Well,
But again, it's a very simple way, Luke. I send you a text saying that I'm going to give you £1 million, but there's no £1 million in your bank account.
Yep.
So have I sent it or have I not?
Exactly. It's just it's all it is. It's just what once again, it's just like trying to use things like that and sort of say, oh, it's true then.
Do you know the thing is? Do you know the thing that's really mad is? Manchester City fans, we will come down on the club. If we get found guilty, trust me, rivals won't need to come down on the club. We will do it ourselves.
Oh, yeah, we will, yeah, absolutely.
If you think we're going to stand by and back this team and back this club and then we find out the blind, do you not think we're going to say something? All we're saying is, can we be innocent until proven guilty?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all we're asking for. We're asking for a fair fight, and it's not fair.
Yeah, well, Martin, even if we're found not guilty, Martin, it'll be we paid him off. That's all it'll be.
Well, speaking of Terry said this earlier or yesterday when he did his show with Stafford. He turned around and someone went, well, if City are innocent, Terry, well, then City can start suing people for saying stuff. And then Terry, and he's quite right with this, by the way, I don't disagree with him. He says, well, they can't because they're going to be suing Premier League clubs, and then that means they're going to affect their business movement and it's going to affect the league. Yeah, City are in a no-win here. If we're guilty, we're guilty. And if we're innocent, we can't do a shit thing about it because we're in the league that we're in.
Yeah. Because if we went for everyone, Martin, it'd be crazy. It'd be a legal.
If City are innocent, we can go around and sue all of the clubs that were involved in it. Because here's the thing, what no one ever talks about, wasn't the Premier League who charged us. It was the clubs who all wanted this. Yeah. They pushed the Premier League to do this.
Yeah. It's not Masters doing this, by the way. It's literally the clubs trying to get us out because they don't like us.
This was pushed from Arsenal, Tottenham, Man U, and Liverpool execs.
Yeah, the Red Cartel and Tottenham and Levy, who's gone. By the way, he's gone. So, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, I think you've seen it. That's the DC, isn't it? Or a League Two, be cheaper. Exactly. Cheaper tickets. Halifax away.
I don't know. It's bloody dear down there.
Oh, Martin, right? Do you want to know how much tickets cost in Championship and League One, by the way, and bear in mind, and also National League. It's about 40 quid or 50 quid for a home game for Southampton against QPR or something like that. It's crazy.
Exactly. They don't think you go down and you get cheaper tickets. You don't.
Like National League's, I think, still pretty. Is it Eastleigh? They're pretty cheap.
Oldham Athletic, Oldham, Stockport, and Rochdale all charge about 25 quid, and that's League One, League Two.
Yeah, It's expensive. It's more expensive now than it's ever been before, and it'll get worse. It will.
Yeah.
There has to be a cap put, because the thing, anyone saying, "Oh, if you go down, it's cheaper," it really bloody isn't cheaper. It really isn't.
I mean, it's very good that the Premier League are the cap in the away ticket cap again. They're
Like the home
extending
one.
that. From them. No, the away one. You know where you have to
Away
pay 30 quid, is it maximum?
Yeah. The away ones, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay 30 quid, but that's because of my disability, so I don't pay 30 quid anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, the home ones to me are well. This is the thing, right? Do you believe that it should be capped, or do you think it should be a tiered system? But they're locked at a tiered system with the home ones. Because I always feel like, for me, right, I mean, don't get me wrong, I get the expensive ones for a United at home, when the big old time. I get that. That's fine. But Fulham at home, should it be 70 quid?
Hey, do you know the weird thing is? It was 11 quid to go and watch City Women today away.
That's crazy.
11 quid.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I did the watch long. Because I was thinking of going, but it sold out. Because I was thinking of going, and it's like, come on. I mean, I might do what I'm thinking of doing a watch along, but I might even end up going to the Youth Cup final, the Youth Cup semi-final against Blackburn.
Yeah.
Because that's at the Joey Stadium.
Yeah.
On Friday the 10th, Friday the 9th of April, 9th or 10th of April.
Yeah.
The Youth Cup final is.
Well, so I think I'm going to watch the England versus Spain women, I think, in Wembley in a couple weeks' time. So that'll be good. I'm getting my friend.
I mean, just going back, it's like, the PSR stuff and all these rules they put in.
Yeah.
That's why I did that show. Do you remember the show I did when I said turkeys voting for Christmas?
Yeah.
They haven't realised yet that it's like they voted for all this.
It did. It's crazy. Just to go on us. Just have a go at us, Martin.
It's like voting illegal to park on double yellow lines, and then you park on double yellow lines and moan about it. But you voted for it, you tit.
All we're asking, right, is for it to be fair. I'm not against rules. Rules are important.
Oh, there's got to be rules. Jesus, can't be free for all.
Otherwise, bloody, I imagine us with like $1 billion budget. Jesus, it'd be crazy.
Sitting in Newcastle, just going at it year by year, and we just enjoy it.
Oh,
I think you're not realising, Man United are in. Man United, the Glazers borrowed money to buy the club, yeah?
Yep.
And they ledged it against Old Trafford. Do you know they actually still owe that money? They haven't paid a penny of it off.
Crazy.
So how many years is that? 10 years, 12 years, 13 years, whatever it was. No, it's before Sheikh Mansour they were in, wasn't it? So, 15 years.
Wow.
They've paid more in interest than they did the actual loan.
That's mental.
Basically, what Man United did was get a payday loan and get an interest rate that was silly. It's just crazy. They're in debt. And United fans haven't clicked it yet.
Like mine, that club, right, thinks that they can get build that stadium, right, and make it expensive, but it's going to cost them how much? That billions, probably?
Yeah, and what's happened? They've turned around and said, we're scrapping that, we're going right back to the drawing board because they can't afford it.
Look, man, they think, right, those fans only think, right, they're fine. They're not at all. They're really not fine.
They thought the government was going to pay for it by getting a green area put in, because they were getting it. We're making it environmentally friendly and all this. They thought they were getting grants off the government.
Crazy,
silly buggers.
Do it yourself, you pricks. Like, at least with our one, man, they're wrong, right? It doesn't always look appealing now. It's a very, very, like, very, very Disneyfied now. But at least with ours, it's from our own money and back pocket.
Yeah. When I read that the other day in the MEN about their stadium, I just laughed. I went, you can't even afford to do what you even wanted to do. It looked like a big tent anyway, but my God, they can't even do it. They can't even do it. They haven't got the money.
that club has been run to the ground.
They
And
can't, Cathy. That's the whole point. They were trying to get government grants. And because, what's it called when you do like a green area and you can get like environmental grants and all that? They were trying to do that, and they were trying to get the taxpayers to pay for it, and they can't afford it.
it's crazy. Like, I mean, how much debt are you in right now? Is it a billion debt on that? I can't remember how much it was.
No, a lot more. A lot more.
Is it 4 billion?
It's nearly 2 billion.
Well, they're in debt by that, and I will try and build the same. But that's crazy. They're in debt.
Yeah,
for
and they
that.
want to sign a lot of players. But what they do is, what they've got is a very good credit card.
Yeah, exactly.
United buy their players on credit.
And Bumo, Sesko. Yeah.
But what they're doing what Barcelona did.
Yeah.
But because it's United, they're allowed to get away with it.
If that was us, Martin.
Oh dear.
Oh my God, that was us. Jesus. We'd be
And
screwed.
I know proper United fans who know all this. Know all this. Not the people who are lying and sat in a thing somewhere, dicking their head in the sand because they're third in the league. They actually know there's real problems going on there.
A lot of them is all about the PR and it and glazing. But the problem is, right, your club is actually not in a good state right now. Not honestly, like man. The thing is, right, some of them actually think they can get Enrique through the door. Enrique through the door. That's not going to happen at all.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, right? Enrique for me, Martin, the only club in the Premier League that I can see him going to is probably us. Right now, I'll be real.
Oh yeah.
If Pep goes, obviously Pep goes, Enrique, but depends.
I need to see where the Pep goes. Before I think I've gone to the other way. I need to get my head back on straight. I think I need to see Pep go first.
Well, yeah, I need to know at the end of the day, is he going to go end his contract or is it a new deal? This is the thing. And also, if he does, Martin, I need to know his contract. It needs to be a long-term one. I can't be doing this 2 more years. I can't keep doing it, Martin. It's crazy. Like every year or so, right? Is he going to stay? Like every year, constant. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he has to go, but we need a manager long-term, Martin. It has to be him. If it wants to be him, great. But for our own sake, you know what I mean. It's got to be like much better for our future. I mean, I know. People might disagree with me on that, but it's just I just want to know from him that does he want to be here long term? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. Right, I'm going to jump, mate, because I want to go and pick the family up. Please smash the likes, get these subs up for Luke and Bevo. I hope Bevo's all right, mate. Everything's good.
Yeah, he's all good, mate. All good.
But yeah, big up the chat, and I'll see you Monday or Tuesday.
Take care,
yeah. Enjoy, mate.
Take a see you soon, mate. Big up, Martin. So as always, subscribe to me, obviously, if you haven't already. I'm sure you probably do anyway in this chat. But I heard that from TalkSport that Max Dowman is considering to move in the summer. What do you think? He's a baller. I like him. I do. I think he's a very, really good player. I mean, if he's considering leaving, I think that's actually on him. That's pretty wow. That's massive because looking at how good he is as a player, especially at his age, I think he's doing the right thing. Because I'm sorry, Arteta isn't going to save him at all. No. Does that mean that it features at us? I don't know. It's hard on that because it depends obviously on him, doesn't it? Obviously, on what he wants to do. But I think if he wants to go, and obviously, especially that's quite a big thing to do. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but it's kind of like he's a very young player, and I think for him, it'd be better for him to go to a lower team, build up his ability, and then go from there. I think, but we'll see. Vos vision in Vorrecht and Joe, what it is, right? I need to kind of Alf. I mean, I would look that up what that probably looks like, but I'm guessing it's about Belgium winning 4-1 against America right now. Doku hasn't done well apparently, but yeah, it's what it is. I'll be honest, prepare myself for the worst case scenario. The Pep goes, the trust and used to Maresca announcement, etc. Well, this is the thing, Dash. Like, the end of the day, right, it's up in the air still, isn't it? Regarding Pep, obviously. And that's the thing I'm a bit concerned about. I want to know what the plan's going to be. Like, I'm not saying, he actually can't stay. Of course he can stay. But we've got to know for our own sake, for the club's sake, what the plan's going to be moving for the next few years. So I want to know if Pep's going to be here for the next few years, or is it going to be the manager? Like, I want to know what plan would be. Big up, Martin. Legends all big up, mate. I'll see you soon, mate. Anyway, on another show, I'm sure. Issue is Pep wants to extend like that, and the club are happy with it. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. I want to know what the plan's going to be. I don't like that every year we've got to keep thinking about, is he going to stay again? Like, it's just too much of an up and down thing. I want to know. I want to be certain that he's going to be here for at least a couple more years. You know what I mean? Rather than just 1 year and I'm not sure. He does, Ash. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, under Pep would be brilliant, but we'll see. Again, we'll see what happens in the summer, I'm sure. But yeah, also just quick one as well, right? Let's talk England, shall we? Why not? We chat Rodri, exposed is he on that, the facade and bullshit from the media and the idiotic fan base times in the on X and all and the deductions and that kind of stuff. Now let's talk about England, because you know what, I've got a bit to say, because I didn't watch the game last night. I didn't do a watch long because I thought, honestly, who bloody cares at this point? I'll watch longs, but I thought I'd have a quick look at the game and discuss it a bit more in depth. Now, where is it? Right, there it is. There we go. I'll be very honest with you, Luke. The American list has already decided. I'm more concerned about the player profiling and whether it correlates to the style I played it. If it makes sense. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of same as you. Same as you, Dosh. Same as you. Yeah, it was, and we'll get into it right now. We'll get into it right bloody now. So, let's share screen and let's discuss players in general and chat as well. Give your thoughts as well, please, in chat as always. So Trafford in goal, obviously his first England cap. Big up to him, well-deserved debut. Was he great? Yeah, I don't think he was perfect, by the way. He had a few flaps here and there, and a few certain things. The distribution wasn't the perfect. This is the thing people don't often forget, right? Trafford, by the way, is a good keeper, but he's still got a lot to learn. By the way, a lot to learn. He's not the player that he needs to be yet. It'll get better and better. I'm sure he will do, either for us or wherever he decides to move on to. But I don't think he was exceptional yesterday. I mean, obviously, the penalty wasn't really is what it is, the penalty, but I don't think he was outstanding. But again, it's his first game. I'm sure I have opportunities to come in the future, but yeah. I think if I'm being real at the moment, if I decided on a keeper for England right now for the World Cup, it'd probably be Pickford right now. I'll be real with you. I'll be Trafford right now. Now, on to the defence. Livramento, Tomori, Maguire, Spence. Right. Livramento, yeah, I thought to be fair with Livramento, right, he's kind of marks anyway. Him and Reece James are probably right back anyway going forward anyway for me right now. Them two right now are who I'm probably going to say are the main two, for right back. So either way, that's an issue for me. Tomori, for me, I don't think he used to be a really good player from AC Milan, was it, a couple of years ago, but I just don't think he's my main choice right now. I don't think I personally don't think there's a World Cup right now, to be honest with you. He's not a bad player. I just don't think he's good enough overall, personally. That's just how I feel. Harry Maguire. He's been a good player for England. I'd take him on the plane more for the experience, but I wouldn't start him right now. I don't think he's been good enough at all. He had a decent start to the season, and he's been kind of fell off recently. So I don't think for me it's a player I go with. Jed Spence, I'm going to be real with you, right? Why are Tottenham players in the England team right now anyway? Honestly, if I'm Tuchel, Tottenham players aren't in the squad right now. But I don't care how good Spence and Solanke are, bro. Spence right now, no. I don't care if people don't like it or not. Jed Spence, for me, he's a decent player, but I don't think he's for Tottenham competition. Have been very poor this season. No, not for me. I think he has to move Tottenham personally to another club, but that's just me. James Garner, I thought it was good. Will he be England squad? Probably not. I doubt it. It probably be on the plane personally. But yeah, Joy Henderson. How the fuck is it 2026? And this guy is still playing for fucking England. How? How is he still fucking? How is he still playing for England? You're 34, 35. You should probably retire by now. I'm sorry, right? I said to him by now, look, mate, no. I don't care how good you think you are. You're not a player anymore. You're not the guy anymore. I don't care how experienced you are, how good you were years ago. You should be out. You shouldn't be playing for England anymore. So for me, it has to be a case of you're done. You're not the player. You're not. Marcus Rashford. Would have him at squad? Probably, yeah. I think based on form this year, Barcelona. Is he starting for me? Probably not. But in the squad, probably, yeah. Foden, yeah, wasn't great for him. Was he terrible? No. Obviously got fouled, hopefully he's all right. But I'll be real with you. I don't think he's, with Foden, again, that attack is shocking. Madueke, Rashford, and Sanke. I mean, Rashford, sure, that's all right. Madueke, no. I'm sorry. Look, Saka's obviously better than facts. Jared Bowen better than Madueke? Yeah, he is. Is Madueke right now in England squad for me? For me, no. He's not right now. I don't care if you're angry at me for saying that or not. I just don't think he's a player for England right now. And Solanke, what are we doing here? Why is Solanke in the squad? Just 2 goals against bloody City? Seriously, Solanke for me is not a player that should be in the squad at all. It should be Watkins. It should be Harry Kane, Watkins, and Tony right now. Harry Kane, Watkins, and not that way, not the that way. Lean that, no chance right now. But that team was a very poor team. It's a very that's like the B team, C team, and it's not even good. It wasn't even good at all yesterday. I mean, for Uruguay, obviously Muslera is a player that's been going for years and years and years. He's a decent goalkeeper. Varela's been a good player. Araujo's a dirty shitbag, but I know he's not a bad player. Oliveira's decent, I think, for Napoli, I think. Picarazza. I mean, Agate is shite. He's shocking. Obviously, Valverde's baller. I mean, he's an absolutely world-class player. And the rest of the teams are average. It's a very average Uruguay team. But this team will not go far, by the way. They won't go far at all into the World Cup. I mean, the bench they've got they've got Jimenez, Palistri's like very hit and miss himself. Vidas is This is what I mean. It's a very Darwin Núñez. Jesus, Darwin Buddy Núñez. He didn't want to start the game. That's crazy. He didn't start the bloody game with Uruguay. That's mental. Oh, Bielsa, Bill. Yeah, Bielsa. Big up Bielsa. Yeah. Rashford didn't impress him, but showing much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to be honest, right? Would Foden stop bringing him right now for me? No, he wouldn't. It'd be Palmer or bloody Bellingham, probably. And Bellingham's not that good himself right now. To be honest with you, or Rodgers, whatever. Rodgers. I mean, you can't, Steve. You can't. No, exactly. I'm not saying that, but I think, Steve, for me personally, right? Henderson for me should be in the squad at all. The rest, Jed Spence, possibly if he gets better for the rest of the season, but I don't see it personally. But he might change my mind. But that team obviously won't be the main team for sure. Now the bench, obviously Bowen, good player. Obviously, I know Jared Bowen's obviously a good player. I think in the squad. Adam Ward's obviously been a bit hit and miss, but obviously Palace been alright in Europe this year, so I think he'll probably be on the plane. Cole Palmer, yeah, he'll be in the squad. Calvert-Lewin, I mean, fair enough to him. He got in the squad. Do you think he'll be there in the summer? Probably not, but it's good to see him play at least. Ben White obviously got the goal, but apart from that, it'll be but obviously he get a penalty away as well. So yeah, I can't see Ben White being in the squad. I really can't see it at all. Lewis Hall, yeah, he'll be in the squad for sure. Mainu, probably. I don't know. I doubt. I'm not really sort of putting my set stones on that. I doubt that's going to be a guarantee. By the way, mainly by the way, it depends obviously on his form rest of the season personally. And Harvey Barnes, yeah, I mean it's a very average B team, isn't it? It's very average, very. It's not really sort of like letting a light right now. What was it? Three keepers that don't use on zones. Like that's a very average England squad, by the way. Very average, very meh. Just it's probably phone. That's masterclass. Was it a masterclass? I mean, some were saying he was pretty poor. I mean, what were his stats? What was it? I mean, 0 saves, accurate passes. I mean, long balls. I'll be real with you, right? I like Trafford. I do. Is he the finished article yet? No, definitely not. I mean, I'm quite honest when it comes to players. I think he'll be a good player for the future, but is he number one for England right now? No, he's probably number 2. That's fine. I think right now, I'd say Pickford right now for the number 1 spot, but I think second. I'm joking. Yeah, no. I like in this chat. Love Trafford, love him, but I don't think he's the guy yet for England right now. I think in a couple of years' time maybe, but right now. He's probably number 2 right now for me. But yeah, regarding that squad, it's a poor squad. Like obviously he picked a very average B seater. I think that's probably more for I think that's probably more for throwing players out. Probably. I mean, look, fair enough. It obviously couldn't work for some players. I think Solanke probably won't play. Malaka, that will probably. I know get injured, but I doubt he'll probably play. Henderson probably play. So it just depends, obviously, on players that for the World Cup. I mean, hopefully against Japan, we'll probably get a better idea. I know that if I'm right in saying, I think Jack Gorn came out with a tweet just earlier on. I think if I'm right in saying, what was it that he said? So look, Declan Rice and Saka have left England for medical. So Rice and Saka have left. Which I'm guessing that Arteta's doing. So they're out. John Stones and Madueke also returned to the club. So Stones is out of the squad, as is Ramsdale, Tamori, Wharton, and Calvert-Lewin. So yeah, these friendlies. No, I can see why Arsenal done that. I can see that it's something we've done before as well. But yeah, what's your opinion of Ben White? Look, Ben White for me as a player isn't that good. He's not. I wouldn't say he's absolutely terrible, but Ben White for me won't be playing for England right now. I wouldn't play him at all for him at centre back or right back. But you got Livermore, you got Reece James at right back. Centre backs you got Stones when he's fit. You got Konza, you got Maguire on the bench as well. You got Mark Gahey. He ain't gonna play at all, Ben White. And if he's not liked by England, he won't play at all. So I think if his national career, I can't see going anywhere really. To be honest with you, that's just how I feel with it. Do I hate him? No, I don't. I just don't think he's really that good. I mean, I'm sure my fans will say he's really, really good. For Leeds, he's really good. For Arsenal, he had a good first season, but since then he's been very average. Yeah. The reason why that Timber overtook him right back. So yeah, it's an interesting one. But regarding England, no, I don't know. It's hard to really sort of tell right now. England, I mean, it's like even if we have won, no one cares. It's one of those things, isn't it? How the rest of the game's doing? Obviously, Ireland went out to on penalty. Ireland bottled it. Ireland absolutely bottled it on Thursday. They were up 2-0 against Czechia, and they literally bottled it on penalties. I'm sorry, that's just shite. Yeah, that is terrible. And obviously, is it Wales? Is it the same thing? We're being Bosnia at home, and obviously Dzeko scored at 40 years old, but he's still playing for Bosnia, which is crazy. And Bosnia got through. Wales and Ireland are both bowled. It was Northern Ireland after Italy, but Northern Ireland obviously are playing Italy. It's what it is. But also, all three of them are gone, which is like that's another year of Ireland and Wales not being a welcome. I know Wales were right last one, but obviously Ireland again not another World Cup again. It shows that obviously not quite there yet. I mean, what's going on in the other international games so far? Let's have a quick look. So friendly. So it was a USA 5-2. Damn. So McKennie got the goal. Zeno DeBast equalised. Onana, De Ketelaere, Luca Bacca got 2. Ajiban got the goal recently. So who's been playing? So De Bruyne was playing. Did he get an assist at all? Don't know. Probably didn't. Probably get an assist. Was that Salamakers, Munier? Yeah, no, he didn't get an assist. So it is what it is. Then that's fun. Hate him. Remember when he failed photo? Oh, yeah. Ben White's a prick at times. Yeah, here he can be a shit house. Ben White, yeah. So, what was it? Even was it US? Was it like Turner, Timothy Weah, McKenzie, Tim Ream? Christ, something. Obviously, Robertson's obviously a good player. Testman, because also season for Atletico Madrid. McKennie season for Juventus. Still as good. The attack's pretty decent, but it's more like the Testman than that. Because like Ream and McKenzie, that's where for me it's like the issue. They've got players around it that are really good, but it's just these guys here that are pretty average for me. So Belgium is an interesting one. Like they've got like obviously Lammers in goal. So I mean, obviously Courtois not obviously injured right now. So obviously it would be Courtois playing. Obviously, Meunier is like what? How old's Meunier right now? 34. Christ, yeah. Obviously, DeBast and Meckler at the back. De Kuiper for Brighton's a good player. Onana and obviously Raskin's decent. But Raskin's, I think, is it Raskins for Rangers? Yeah, Rangers player. Yeah. Obviously got Salamakers, De Bruyne, Doku, the winger, and obviously De Ketelaere up front. Obviously, Joaquin says the Winter, Bakio, Pendas. I've got a lot of players in the bench as well. Nathan De Cat, right? What a name! Exactly, yeah. No, what's his name? They will, Kathy. Yeah, Ireland and Wales, right? Look, Wales got to World Cup last time, but obviously was it in Qatar? But they were pretty average, weren't they? They were really poor. Ireland have got decent players like Azaz, Manning, and obviously, and as Wallachs and that, I think. So they've got good players, but I just don't think they're good enough to get to a World Cup. That's just how I feel about it, you know. Is Iran still going? I don't know, actually, Steve. I mean, is it? Can you actually confirm that Iran aren't going to the World Cup? Because I mean, I'm hearing different things, but I don't know. It's up in the air right now, isn't it, on that front. I guess see what happens, obviously, before the tournament. But yeah, so obviously Belgium probably going to win this game anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just friendly anyway, but who cares? But well, lost Japan 1-0. Credit Scott. So Scotland, who's Scotland play? Gunn, average. Patterson, decent. Hendry, McKenna, Robertson, yeah. Lewis Ferguson's decent. Conway, is that Tommy Conway? Yeah, Mills good player. Scott McTominay, yeah. Kane McLean, so he played for Norwich City still. I mean, John McGinn, Lyndon Dykes. Obviously, the Japan team is very okay. Asana, I know Sano is. I know Fujita and Tanaka are. It's a very Japan team. Ito, Watanabe, but it's not terrible. I've seen better Japanese teams than this though. Oh right, yeah, up in the air. Oh, no. Is it Iran still going on? Yeah, Parrott, he's had a big English check. Oh, Troy Parrott. Yeah, no, I like him. He's a good player actually. I mean, he's probably not a good player really on current form. Isn't he? I mean, obviously on a player, but most of the players like what. You let's look at the Irish team right now. Let's look at the Irish team. Look at the Irish team. Thursday. So the Irish team that lost to drew Czechia. Let's have a look. So yeah, so they got Kelleher. We'll still go ahead. I don't know. It depends on it. Depends obviously on what happens. Obviously with the stuff going on in the war right now. So it got Kelleher in goal for Brentford, who's I think is decent. They got Jack O'Brien, Everton, Collins, Brentford. Is that Dara O'Shea? Okay, he's still playing. He's not that good anyway. I mean, but the back line's fine, I suppose. Seamus Common. He's 37. He's still playing 37 for a fire. That's crazy. Jason Malumbi, yeah, West Bromwich Albion player. So 2 West Brom players already in the squad. That's Jack Tennant, 2 of his players in the squad. Ryan Manning, yeah. Phil Azaz, Okbene, and Parrott. That's a very average team, isn't it? Alan Brown, Robbie Brady was 34. Christ. It's a very average. Yeah, it's a very average team. I know Harvey Bell is he's a decent player, actually, Harvey Bell. But like again, a very average team. Very average team. I look at that and I just think Ireland for me just haven't got anyone on there that I just think are good enough to sort of get in there. Really, I don't see it personally. I don't see whether that's going to actually improve for Ireland. I think they're getting better, sure, but they're not anywhere near the World Cup right now for sure. Nowhere near it. So, and Czechia are not good themselves really. They've got right players in there, but they're not that good really overall. Dazman's 3-1. Duncan would do. What's the leader for National League South right now? Sorry, I'm looking at the leader now. I'm watching too much football today. Filed, Self Shields. Oh, decent. It's quite open right now, isn't it? That's not it's off. South, getting pretty close to that. Down there, isn't it? Pretty close so far. Let's have a look. So let's go back to. So obviously the girls won. They beat Euro 3-0. Can I actually see that? Or do I have to keep going down? Let's have a look. There we are. Right, let's have a look. Oh, right. So, I mean, today, right? I mean, Yamashita is brilliant. I think Yamashita's been a fantastic player for the season. Just been 30 years old. I don't know if she's actually that one. Obviously not old, but obviously old. Obviously younger than that. Fair play. Obviously, Kirsten Casper, what a player. 25 years old, by the way, and she's still getting better and better. What a right back she's been. I mean, this season is like 13 seasons at right back. It's crazy how many assists she's got already. It's crazy. Jay Bros, fantastic player. Obviously, I mean, one of the best signings I think we made this summer. She just got better and better this year. I know under the alerts. Rebecca Knack as well, brilliant. Obviously, she's a bit more experienced, obviously at the back, but she's getting better and better herself. Obviously Greenwood, 32, the experienced statesman, woman in the squad, captain, brilliant. Obviously good corners as well for the Miedemar. This player here, Yue Hasagawa, 29 years old, and what a player. Honestly, she is exceptional on that pitch. She's just always all over the pitch, drives the play, just fantastic player. And Sam Coffey, by the way, Sam Coffey as well as another good player. Just getting better and better. I can really see. Like honestly, I think she's been one of the better signings we've made recently. Her and Ewe just building a good posture together in that midfield now. That's getting stronger and stronger. Obviously, Miedemar, brilliant. Like honestly, obviously usually it's Money Shaw getting the goal, but today she's obviously just been exceptional. I mean, her and Bunny just have a good partnership together on that pitch. Just brilliant. Albert Virginia as well. She's another player. She's a very young player. Actually, well, young in terms of obviously where the team is, but she's brilliant as well. Jack 40 years old. Rocky Santa Cruz. We're just about older City players now. Yeah, but she's been brilliant herself. Lauren Hemp as well. I mean, Lauren Hemp's 25. You're right. I thought she was older than that. That's mad. She's only 25. It's crazy. Brilliant though. And Bunny's what 29. Yeah, so it's a very experienced team. I'd say there's a few players now that are quite young, but it's still a very experienced squad. Yeah, fair play. That's brilliant. Who came off? It was Carolyn's a baller. Carolyn's a fantastic player. She's really, really good. I saw her get a hat trick against Chelsea when 5-1. She's exceptional. Obviously, Mary Fowler, another great player as well. She's only 23. So, yes, it's a very good squad. Anyone else find it usual set up Baptist corner? Yeah, what Greenwood? Yes, it is weird that, but obviously it works. So fair play. That is very weird. But yeah, no, that's good. But no. Honestly, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of this team. When last time they won the league? If I'm right, it's been a while. Wasn't it? Hold on, I'll quick look up. Hold on. I don't want to sort of like make sure that we've got Man City. Look. It's been a while. It's been a while since what's the last one a title. Let's have a look. So last time we won the league. I think Women's Super League. Was 2016? It was last time won the league was 2016. Since then, it's been Chelsea. So in 2011. Oh, so right. Let's have a look. English football women's champions. So we've actually only won one Zal. Actually, see, I thought we actually won more than that. You know, we've only won one. Okay, I thought we actually won more. Okay, so it's been so we won one in 2016. That's the last time we won it. Yeah, bloody hell, crazy. Is there a trophy? Oh, I do. I understand. Yeah, it's like Nobbins. Brilliant. Right. Anyway, yeah. So it was Arsenal. Obviously, won the 14. Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah. So 2016. That was the last time we actually won the league. Chelsea won the unofficial. So most of the time we've actually been second behind Arsenal. So we've never actually won. You know, won league, which I thought we won more than that. I thought we actually won more. I'm actually surprised. I thought we actually won more leagues than that. Okay. So obviously that's women's Super League anyway. So have a look at obviously FA Cup we've obviously won 3 times. National League North we've won obviously to 11-12. So we've only won it once. Obviously we only won other leagues more recently. So obviously we're a bit up and down on that. We won the League Cup 4 times, FA Cup 3 times. So we're still very much a team that hasn't won a lot yet, which is fair enough. So yeah, interesting. Big up Luke Chapman. I support Wellingborough Town. No, big up, mate. Big up to you. You wear trim, yeah, I did trim, beard. Yeah, I look a lot better now. A lot more presentable now. Which is good. A lot more presentable. Kelly has fell off. Oh yeah, but buddy. I mean, she's been alright this year, but she's not been anywhere near the Kelly that we saw at City. I mean, I know even for others, she's been very hit and miss. Very hit and miss. I mean, hold on. Yeah, very hit and miss, Chloe Kelly. I mean, again, people say she's been really good. Yeah, she's on the bench a lot of time now for Arsenal. Like even today, was it? Even today, let's have a look. Hold on, I'm trying to get the belief. Hold on, Arsenal women's have a look. So, right, so she started the game right today against Tottenham, but she even come, but she on for like an hour and she came off. She was hooked. She's a snake. This is the thing. I City. I like City. I like City. I did, but you know, I do. find it a bit mad. I should have to set a club on that. Exactly. Yeah. I like Jess Park. The thing is, right. I'm a bit pissed off that City let go of Jess Park. I'm a bit pissed off. I don't know why we did. Like, I know we got Clinton, but why do we have to let her go? That's what I don't understand. Obviously, it's been fine for us, but I do wish we still had her at the club still, Jess Park, because she was a good player for us. Luke the Prof, yeah. Let's have a look. I mean, let's be real, right? So in the chat, obviously it's not done yet, but are we kind of saying that's league done now? We're saying, or do you think it's still not done? And obviously, I have a bit because obviously look at the league. Look at the league here. Hold on. So I'll be in the stream a little bit. I'll be in the stream a little bit anyway. Obviously, because it's almost 10 o'clock. So this is the league obviously right now. We're about 11 points clear. Obviously, Arsenal. So after winning the games in hand, they go up to, I think, is it 44 points? So we're 5 points behind, obviously, with obviously all games played. Chelsea obviously also play tomorrow. If they win, it goes up 40 points. So obviously it'd be a 9-point difference as a win tomorrow against Villa. Now, it ain't done. It's not done, obviously. Well, we still obviously got to keep winning them. But I think we can. I think we'll be all right personally. I think Brighton away next. And Brighton are what, 9th? Right. Get the job done at Brighton. Get the job done at Liverpool. Just get your wins. Just get the wins sorted out. Get them in, and just make sure that the league is sorted. I think to say that today was the day won the league is a little bit, it's a little bit too much. Like, I think it's a massive result because it gets United out of the way. But you've got to win your games now. Like, Brighton, it's what I thought. It's like us in the league right now, ourselves, right? I know that Arsenal was 9 points, right? But game at hand, it's 6 points, but Arsenal is 3 points. Anything can happen after that. All we got to do at this point is do our job. So City, men, women, right now, do your jobs and get it done. Obviously, we win the league is what it is, but we know if we don't win the league, where went wrong. But we have got a chance to still do it if we're in the fight still. That's what I'm at really well. I just, in a day, right, there's many games to play. Yeah, many games to play right now. And it's all we got to do is just keep up what we're doing. So our next game, I think, is it Liverpool in the cup next one? Obviously, Men's team, but I don't know Men's team. I know. Let's have a look. So obviously April's our next game. So obviously no more UCL. So it's what it is. But Liverpool at home, obviously in the cup. I think we should win that one. At Liverpool, obviously, I've got the players that can punish us, but I think we should be fine as long as we control the game and get the game done. Chelsea away, look, they're playing poor right now, but it's still a difficult place to go to. So obviously for us, we've got to make sure that we get there and get the win. Arsenal after that, obviously, because I think the Palace game, for far as I'm aware, the Palace game I think hasn't been done yet, because they're in Europe still, I think. So until they're out of Europe, obviously, it will be played. So we'll see how far they go. But yeah, Chelsea and Arsenal obviously upcoming as 2 big games obviously to play. And obviously, we've got Burnley away. So the thing is, if we can get through this month and get 3 wins out of 3, now I'm not sure when it's played. So if we get past Liverpool, does anyone know when the semi-final will be played? I know we're not through yet. It's just a question about when would it be? Is it early May this year? Because it can't. It obviously can't be obviously here. Or unless obviously Burnley's moved. I'm not sure how that works. I mean, can anyone really sort of tell me out when it would be? Anyone can know. Obviously, I know in May. Obviously, we've got Everton, Brentford. So we've got a few games here that aren't necessarily easy, but we can obviously get the wins in them. All we got to do is do our job. Do our job and get it done. Like, if it isn't to be, it isn't to be. But at least make it hard for Arsenal. So at least that way it pushes them to the very end. At least push it to the last day of the season, if you can, and go from there. Exactly. But again, all we can do is our best. Just get the win as Arsenal, beat them at our place, beat at Palace, win your games, and see what happens. That's all I'm going to ask for. Right. I'm going to end it there. Big up you guys for tuning in for this little Saturday evening stream. A big up. I know obviously it's a bit more of a round tier one, but I'm just done with all the bullshit about the Rodri stuff. It's just been a complete absolute mess. Fan base losing the Reds, that kind of stuff. It's just, look, can we just enjoy the good things right now? Look, I'm not saying you can't be critical. I'm critical all the time, but we won a cup. Yeah, Rodri said things. Obviously, he said obviously this and that, but he didn't say about leaving anywhere or staying anyway. He said some words about his future. That's what we've always done. Let's see what happens going forward. Let's see what happens obviously after the break. We've obviously got a week off now, but obviously full Liverpool at home next week. Let's see what happens. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be on some shows probably throughout the week anyway. I might do a show pre-Liverpool, so I'll have a chat about Liverpool beforehand, but I'll see if Bevo's around and sort of come on for a chat as well. So it should be good. But you guys for tuning in as always. Smash the likes, obviously, if you haven't already as well. But subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. On the road to 1.4K. And yeah, big up you guys for have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys soon for another stream soon. There, guys. Great weekend. Peace.